One of the most common reasons why deals fall out is because they are just unaware, and so they don't understand these milestones. And the reason why they don't understand these milestones is because they don't work in this industry. They don't work in the business like you and I do. And so if you think about it, at the very front end, we ask our prospects and our clients for conditions, right? For stipulations, for documents, for income documents, and all these other documents. And then again, we do it if we weren't efficient up front. And so maybe we'll ask for more documents when it gets into processing. And then it goes through underwriting, gets kicked back with conditions, and now we're asking the prospect again for more documentation. And so we have to pay mind to the experience that our clients are facing. If they feel like they're constantly sending you documents, that's more work for them. And they're gonna feel like they're never ever getting anywhere, and they're always gonna look at your phone call or your email updates as, oh, here we go. What document do you need now, right? Or what else do you need now? And so we have to be very efficient, understand what each component or each station does, from processing to underwriting to funding, and be proactive and pick up these things and these details that we can be proactive about in completing up front, so that when it goes through these stations, it's not going back and forth. It's not going back to you, it's not going back to the station. It's literally hitting that station and moving on to the next milestone. And I think that that's by being efficient, and efficiency is gonna be about knowing your process, about knowing the components, and also it's gonna require some repetition, because there are certain processors that may not be as efficient as others. And then there are certain underwriters that may not be as efficient as others. So that's where the repetition comes into play, because you need to understand and recognize these names. But when you get yourself caught up with a healthy pipeline, a full pipeline, really the easiest way is to set up the proper expectation up front, be very detail oriented up front, make sure it's buttoned up, so that when you put it on the conveyor belt to go through these milestones, you're not constantly being pulled away from the primary goal every day of new origination. Because if you're constantly managing and maintaining your pipeline, you're never gonna have any time to actually feed that pipeline. And the only way to really reach your potential and reach the income levels that you join sales to reach, you have to be efficient. So understand your milestones, understand what required documents are needed to be in place up front, so you can minimize the back and forth and the constant requests from your client, because they're gonna get frustrated and they're gonna leave on you. And remember, you don't get paid on that deal until that deal completes and it completely closes.